Okay, so I think we're going to talk about funding just in a bit. I'm going to just ask you, Ryan, what is it, because you're the expert in measurement. KROHNE is the leader of this. So, measurement technology reached the best as it can be, right? In terms of accuracy. So, tell us about the process.
Well, with regards to accuracy, it is really, you have to determine, there was one famous gentleman for metrology in Germany who said measurement is believing, and you really have to believe in your measurement. So what are you reading? Is it really the truth? For the measurement accuracy today, you can imagine it is very precise. If you are measuring a value like mass flow, it will be 99.95% precise to the national standards that you are having. So you can recalibrate it back to national standards, that's one. That would be, you would have 500 grams plus or minus on 1,000 kilograms. So that is quite accurate. You can measure the density as well. So density would be equally accurate, and you can have a deviance of about 200 grams on 1,000 kilograms. So that is also quite impressive. It is just how to use and how to utilize these kind of measurements in the right way. And this is what we had, Tony and Osama has already said. It is really the mindset of what you want to do with this. So we are in measurement technology the eyes and the ears of a plant. If you can measure it, you can manage it, and then you can reduce it as well. So reduce it either in terms of your production tolerances, so you can tighten these production tolerances to avoid giveaway for your products, or to reduce those tolerances in order to save on the environment and your CO2 footprint. The second then is to combine, or to have the combination, the willingness to combine these kind of measurements into something meaningful. And this meaningful can only be determined by the client themselves or the engineering partner themselves. It is what is meaningful to you. So if repeatability for your product is very important, so that you have the same bite feel for the product that you're making, and that time and time again, if the consumer buys it, it has the same consistency. Viscosity might be a parameter that you're looking for. So by combining the mass flow to read the velocity, and by the velocity you can measure the shear rate, and by the shear rate you can determine viscosity of your product. These kind of possibilities will enable you to make better products time and time again. So it is really continuous improvement of your production line. Then it is also important to have the access to the device intelligence. It is like, how can I really get to that knowledge that is inside of every individual measurement technology? And this every measurement technology has got its own unique features. And so we as measurement instrumentation suppliers, we need to have this unified methodology to transport this intelligence to the consumers and to the operators. And that's what we're working on very heavily. And this is how we are basically giving possibilities to interpret what we read. So if we read some air inclusions, for example, we don't say like it's a parameter XYZ that is giving you a number, but we're really giving messages to the field that says, right now you've got air inclusion in your product. Do you want that or don't you want that? Is it intentional or not? And thereby you can then determine if you need to take some action, corrective action on your production process.